Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event here tonight.
Andres, a giant. WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a... It's not the world is watching.
Adrenaline rush like the rush to the crowd when you step out. 5,000 strangers and they all wanna get down. 1 million curtain up, stomachs upset. Now it's like jumping out the window. Open your chute, gon' let out. Give me the rush, been performing all my life. I wanna stop until I get it right, get it right. For us, adrenaline rush.
As the question remains of who will John Cena defend the WTW title at Do or Die, we welcome you to another edition of Point Blank. I am Steven, alongside my two commentary partners, Carter and Nathan. And guys, it looks like we're starting off the show with Stephanie McMahon.
As Stephanie McMahon is making her way down here, she has a major announcement to make. And I tell you what, Steven, first of all, it's great to have you back. How's your hospital stay?
You know, it was terrible. I felt... It's a long story, all right? I don't want to get into it.
Didn't enjoy that Jell-O?
No, full liquid diet.
Okay, then. There's a lot of controversy surrounding the WTW as of late, especially after the last episode. And the question needs to be asked, is Josh McCloud really suspended?
That's what the rumors have been going around. And there's our answer. Josh McCloud suspended indefinitely.
Well, that doesn't seem fair.
Okay, I got it here. You have somebody bad mouth.
Hold on. Stephanie McMahon's not done.
Yes, we're starting this show off right.
Okay, first of all, Steven, I know you're back. I'm going to let that slide. Please don't interrupt. Nathan, if you had someone on your company, bad mouth your company, you gonna keep him on a payroll?
I mean, they gave him permission to say whatever he wanted to say, so really that was on them.
Nonetheless, Do or Die qualifier matches start now. It's going to be Seth Rollins, the self-proclaimed future of WTW, taking on Dolph Ziggler. And if you want to make note, look at the shirt Seth Rollins is wearing right now. That is a CM Punk t-shirt.
That was back when CM Punk was part of the Nexus, I believe.
Indeed, and Seth Rollins, ever since he took out CM Punk at Do or Die, he's been going around saying that he is now the best wrestler in the world.
Well, also we have to keep this in mind. One of these two men is going to join Lemarcus Carter, who last episode he won his chance to be in the Do or Die matchup.
Indeed.
So Seth Rollins is also ready to go in. Who could forget what he did to CM Punk at Retaliation?
Who could forget is right. Who could forget the night when Seth Rollins became officially known as the best in the world?
Oh, well, now wait a minute now. You mean to tell me that you think Seth Rollins still attacking CM Punk from behind in the locker room before CM Punk was even able to come out and fight? And CM Punk did put up a fight. But in the end, Seth Rollins hit not one but two curb stomps. You ain't gonna find many people go kick ass two curb stomps.
Absolutely, which is why Seth Rollins proved that he is the best in the world. He beat CM Punk, didn't he?
He defeats CM Punk, Nathan. We can't take that away from him.
Nonetheless, Dolph Ziggler looking confident for tonight's match. We go back to the last episode. He was done taking crap from Randy Orton, and basically those two had a brawl on the last episode of Point Blank. And I think Randy Orton he hasn't said much, but I think it's because Ziggler turned his back on Team Orton.
Well, that's understandable. I can understand where Dolph Ziggler is coming from. Remember, Dolph Ziggler wants to strike out on his own. Dolph Ziggler wants to prove that he is the best superstar here in WTW. He doesn't want to be Randy Orton's lapdog or Randy Orton's gopher. He wants to strike out on his own, so I don't blame him.
Well, we'll see how he fares against Seth Rollins tonight.
The winner of this matchup will go on to the Do or Die Money in the Bank matchup. And remember, the winner of the Do or Die match will win the contract, but he could challenge the WTW champion at any time, any place within the calendar year.
Absolutely, and of course, the winner from the last Do or Die ladder match, AJ Styles, was unsuccessful in cashing in that contract. So maybe this year's winner will have some different luck.
Well, also, they have to be asked, does Do or Die have a curse, though? Because, as you said, AJ Styles, he was tossed the briefcase at Mania. He came close to winning the WTW Championship, but Drew McIntyre took that away from him.
But Dolph Ziggler is looking to head into that match because Dolph Ziggler, if there's anything he wants a shot. He wants to become WTW champion.
Well, I'm pretty sure Dolph Ziggler doesn't like the fact that his girlfriend, Caitlyn, is the women's champion here in WTW, and he has to have the title here.
Well, Ziggler, he has come close to winning the WTW title before, but he never actually won it.
Okay. Man, that's gotta hurt. You're gonna tell me, Nathan, that Ziggler was screwed out of that title.
Well,
I thought he was gonna land on those steps.
And now, right in front of our announce table, referee at a count of 6. Now he's at 7.
We have a 10 count here in WTW.
Oh boy, what if this ends in a double count out? Will either of these men advance?
I don't know. That's a good question. Both men have run back into the ring.
Here we go. That continues, and Dolph Ziggler, perfectly executable drop kick. And the question has to be known or asked: is Randy Orton looking to strike Dolph Ziggler?
That's a good question. Now Ziggler and wait a minute.
Nicely done.
If it wasn't for Randy Orton, look out!
The famouser.
Famouser by Ziggler. The cover two, and Rollins.
If it wasn't for Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler could be the Intercontinental Champion right now.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but in the end, he's not.
And now Rollins is in full control. Man, he just continues his assault. So I'm pretty sure CM Punk is still recuperating after a vicious assault he suffered at retaliation. Oh no.
Kick right to the jaw as Rollins for the cover 2 and Ziggler.
Oh man, I was about to say Ziggler's gonna have to start sucking things through a straw by the time this match is over. Of course, that might be hitting a little bit too close to home for you, Steven.
Yeah.
Still fight left in Ziggler. Ziggler going up high. Rollins. Wait, no, Ziggler. Kicking Rollins away. Missile drop kick.
Nicely done.
Hooks the leg. 2. No.
We continue on. And listen to this crowd.
Crowd behind Ziggler.
As long as the crowd doesn't start spewing garbage like they were on the last Point Blank.
Oh, come on now, Nathan. The crowd wasn't spewing garbage.
That's all they do.
Dolph Ziggler, one of the top fan favorites here in WTW.
There's another cover. Look at the leg. 2 and 0. Ziggler just able to kick out 2.5. Rollins, probably the most dangerous man right now in WTW. I mean, we want to go back to Final Verdict where he literally almost killed CM Punk.
Uh-oh. Oh! Man, Dolph Ziggler gonna need some face reconstruction surgery by the time this match is over.
Doctors have
Ziggler is still in control.
Doctors have said CM Punk will be out of action until they see if he's able to come back, and they really don't know.
So I guess you could say that, what a huge DDT. The way I understood it from the doctor, Steven, it's like as if CM Punk, he did suffer like a grade 2 concussion, not to mention a couple of broken bones here and there.
Ziggler off the ropes. Oh! Rollins able to get out of the way. The super kick.
Oh, wait a minute. 1,
throw up.
2. No. I was about to say also, who could forget what Rollins did to CM Punk? He put CM Punk's head right there at the post, and then just dumped his foot right to his head. He's trying to crush his cranium.
There's another cover. 2, and Ziggler still able to get the shoulder up. Both these men looking to get into that Money in the Bank ladder match, a do or die, slinging neck break.
Man.
Oh, I think Ziggler can feel it.
Maybe setting up for the Zig.
What the? Hey!
It's Randy Orton.
Wait a minute.
Randy Orton's theme song.
Randy Orton's theme. Just Ziggler's distracted. He's looking towards the ramp.
And meanwhile, Ziggler's distracted. Oh no!
Rollins.
Oh no! That's a curb
Oh
stomp.
boy, Rollins.
Oh!
Curb stomp.
Hooks the
And that's
leg.
it.
We got a 1, we got 2, we got 3, and the match is over.
There you go. The future of WTW.
Randy Orton has called Dolph Ziggler again.
Seth Rollins advances to the Money in the Bank match, and he'll join alongside Lemarcus Carter in that match. Still 4 spots left to fill in that match.
Absolutely. If I just step out with
The
this vicious
best
curb
in the
stomp.
world
Will you stop calling him the
has
best in
just
the world?
won. World. I mean, look at that. I mean, he defeated CM Punk. He defeated Dolph Ziggler. He basically won the match for Team Rollins back at Final Verdict.
Okay, you know what, Nathan? Since you enjoy kissing up to Seth Rollins' ass so much, why don't you go marry it?
Let's just
I'm
relax
not
here.
that kind of guy.
Let's just relax here, guys. All right. Regards to what happened, Seth Rollins advances, but still no Randy Orton in sight, and Seth Rollins is grabbing a mic right now. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Orton!
Oh,
Here comes
there's
Orton,
Orton.
and there comes Ziggler.
Oh, RKO.
An RKO from out of nowhere.
Right down concrete.
An RKO on Dolph Ziggler.
Now Rollins has the mic.
Gotta get some help out here for Ziggler.
Don't interrupt the best in the world.
Seth Rollins.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute! Oh! An RKO
What?
on Seth Rollins!
Disrespect.
See, man, it was just prove the point.
You
The
knew.
disrespect.
You knew.
Shown.
You knew it was coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another do-or-die matchup coming up. Drew McIntyre, along with Mr. Man, his manager, facing against the television champion, Gage Grayson.
More Money in the Bank matches coming tonight, and we spoke of Lemarcus Carter earlier. He'll be in action tonight against the lunatic fringe, Dean Ambrose.
That's going to be one awesome matchup indeed.
Absolutely. And of course tonight also we will see Paige go one-on-one against AJ Lee.
But these women want a shot at the Women's Championship. Who will get it?
And then tonight,
We also
Smokey.
have... Go ahead, Nathan.
Smokey versus Eric Rowan, do or die Money in the Bank qualifying match number 3 and number 2 tonight. Who will advance?
And ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the evening, John Cena, the defending WTW champion, goes one-on-one against AJ Styles. Styles looking to probably be the number one contender for the title.
Indeed, that's all coming up later tonight. Don't touch that browser. We're back here in Memphis, Tennessee for Point Blank. And right now we're going to see Drew McIntyre, the quote chosen one, taking on the television champion, Gage Grayson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're waiting on Drew McIntyre to make his way down here. This is like a rematch of sorts because these two men faced off against each other at retaliation for the then vacated television championship.
This time it's not for the title. It's the spot for the fill. The Money in the Bank match at Do or Die.
So far we know Tuesday that will be in the Do or Die ladder match.
Do or Die will be taking place in the lovely place of Miami, Florida.
At the American Airlines Arena, no less. Now, Grayson might have beaten Randy Orton last episode, but Drew McIntyre caused a distraction. Now, do you guys think Grayson should have defeated Orton?
Well, I believe so. Grayson, is a television champion. I mean, that's what champions do. They win. Here comes the television champion. I think Nathan had to take a step to the side. But this guy...
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Oh. Anyway, this is Gage Grayson. People call him the huge underdog in WTW, but you should never underestimate him.
Well, Gage Grayson, he is a I shouldn't say former, but he is a two-time television champion, and he is a former tag team champion, so he has done quite a bit.
That's the bell. And be on the lookout, because we do see Mr. McMahon.
Yes, Mr. McMahon does have a history of getting involved, I want to say.
Wait a minute, I think Gage Grace is outside for a reason.
Oh, man.
And there we see Mr. Man, he's still lurking on one side of the ring. I'm pretty sure that Miss McMahon and Drew McIntyre reviewed tape of what happened at Retaliation, had a good discussion, had a good game plan, and then they get themselves ready, good Lord, for this matchup.
Indeed. And now Grayson bouncing out of the corner.
The winner of this matchup will go on to do or die and be in the do or die ladder match.
Absolutely. The second of 3, I believe, qualifiers we have tonight.
Yeah, because I think we still got Smokey versus Eric Long, and that's still coming up later on tonight.
Indeed. So far, we know Lemarcus Carter and Seth Rollins are going to be in that match. Who will join them?
Absolutely. That is a very good question.
We're going to find out at the end of this match. They go to television champion. You know, what if Gage Grayson, let's say he wins, wins Money in the Bank, and then cashes in and becomes WTW champion. He will be the first television champion and WTW champion.
Well, that is a distinct possibility, Steven. You're absolutely right, but then again, anything can happen.
Oh, they took off
Jesus.
Mr. McMahon.
Well, that teaches Mr. McMahon for standing up down the apron.
You know, Gage, you better watch himself when he's dealing with Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Oh, man. Oh, nicely done.
Gage Grayson flying all over the place.
And there's Mr. McMahon again.
McMahon, he's getting down that time.
Man.
Oh, McIntyre able to block the drop kick. Gage Grayson!
McIntyre was able to block that one.
McIntyre getting out of the ring. Now Grayson going up top.
Grayson taking a chance.
Oh!
Taking a chance. Sends McIntyre to the mat. McIntyre looked like he was taking a breather. He turned around and caught a flying Grayson.
Someone better tell him there's no timeouts here in WTW.
There's an early
Grayson
cover.
now with a cover.
2. No.
We're going back and forth here. Now Gage Grayson. I'm pretty sure Gage Grayson, he's proud that he's the television champion. And who knows, maybe you're right, Steven. Maybe Gage Grayson will win the do or die ladder match. We'll never know. Meanwhile, Mr. Man's taking our table apart.
Mr. McMahon not happy right now.
Down there.
Oh, man. Oh, McMahon standing on the apron again. Seriously, the referee needs to kick Mr. McMahon out of here.
Causing a distraction, and McIntyre got to take advantage of that. Oh, uppercut.
And now just back and forth, this matchup is going for a drop kick. Now, again, McMahon just wondering about weak, son.
Oh!
Oh, man.
You want to talk about dangerous men. Drew McIntyre is definitely the top 5.
Oh, no question. And Drew McIntyre first up there at the top turnbuckle. Oh, good Lord. What's he going for? A drop kick?
It's a leg drop on the back of the neck. Gage Grayson kicks out 2.5.
Oh man, he just put an vicious assault on that neck.
Absolutely.
Look at Gage Grayson trying to put a fight here. Nice drop kick. McMahon is still a little bit frustrated on the outside. And oh man, what a dirty move.
Nice smart tactic there from McIntyre.
Look right to the eyes.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's going with the future shock.
No.
But no.
Grayson. Gonna counter. Grayson.
Boys, he's on the counter.
Oh my goodness.
Oh!
Powerbomb
Lord.
right into the corner.
Oh man. might cause your vertebrae to break if you're not too careful. Uh-oh. Oh, nicely done. And again, McMahon standing on the apron. Come on now.
No.
Whoa!
Oh, no.
That sent Miss McMahon off the ropes. Grayson.
Watch out!
Land of confusion.
Land of confusion. And I think Mr. McMahon is confused on what just happened.
Oh,
Grayson.
the Lion Tamer. The damage gauge.
McMahon is distracting the referee!
Can Drew McIntyre, will he tap out
Come on, referee,
to the
turn
damage
around.
gauge? Is he going to tap? Grayson, the pressure's on. Drew McIntyre taps out. That's all she wrote.
Gage Grayson is going to the do-or-die match. My gosh!
It looks like Mr. McMahon's plan did not work out as he was sent off that rope. Grayson now has another golden opportunity to make history again.
After that, for Drew McIntyre and Mr. McMahon, it's back to the drawing board.
Inverted Boston Crab.
My gosh!
Damage. Gage Grayson is now going to join Seth Rollins and Lemarcus Carter in the Money in the Bank match at Do or Die.
Absolutely. Those slots are filling up fast. We got another Money in the Bank qualifying match coming on later on here tonight.
Indeed, it'll either be Smokey or Eric Rowan joining these three men.
Yeah, but coming up next, Lemarcus Carter will be taking on Dean Ambrose. Oh no.
You know, I've been sitting here buying my time, being patient. But as the saying goes, my patience is wearing thin. See, the fact of the matter is, these is simple. See, I heard what Josh McCloud said last episode. And you know what? Josh McCloud has a point. He has a valiant point. He has a very good point. Josh McCloud is absolutely right. Stephanie McMahon pushes her golden boys to the moon. I mean, how else can you explain how John Cena hangs on to the WTW Championship despite McCloud clearly beating him each and every opportunity? She pushes the John Cenas, the Randy Ortons, the Rocks, the Daniel Bryants, the AJ Styles. Whereas the rest of the roster, the Josh McClouds, the Tyler Kings, just had to settle being in the back seat. Because the big stars need to be fed, while the little stars just have to starve. See, that's completely beside the point. See, if Stephanie wants to take me out of Do or Die, then she has every right to do so. But as long as I'm in Do or Die, I will prove one thing and one thing only. You're not getting I'm too sexy, and you're not getting simply wonderful. You're getting exactly who I am, Lemarcus Carter. And as my late idol, the late great Roddy Piper puts it, just when you think you know all the answers, I change the questions. See, the fact of the matter is easy and simple. I will win Money in the Bank. See, the fact of the matter It's easy and simple. I'm going to get to the top of the mountain. See, I know what it's like to be at the top of the mountain. I know what it's like to climb to the top of the mountain. And yes, I know what it's like when you fall off that mountain. And yes, I know what it's like when you have to start making that long climb back up. Rest assured, I will make my long climb back up to the top. And I will be once again, I will be a champion. I will win Money in the Bank at Do or Die. And if anyone chooses to stand in my way, they will be dealt with. See, you're facing Lemarcus Carter. You're not facing I'm Too Sexy. You're not facing Simply Wonderful. See, I'd rather prefer you hate me for something that I am rather than love me for something that I'm not. Rest assured this, boys. And I don't care who else is in the matchup. I don't care. All that matters is that I will win Money in the Bank at Do or Die. I will win Money in the Bank. Why? Because playtime is over. Now it's time to get serious. Okay then. Speaking of getting serious, here comes Simply Wonderful Lemarcus Carter right now.
Indeed, Lemarcus Carter.
Guys, I don't know what to say after that one. I mean, what Lemarcus says kind of is a little bit speechless. Leaves me a little bit speechless. I don't know about you two.
Well, those are definitely some interesting words from Simply Wonderful Lemarcus Carter.
Now he seems back to normal.
Well, now he's getting set to take on Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, the guy who's nowhere near normal.
Yes, Lunatic Fringe returning to action in the last episode, facing off John Cena.
I got a question of Lemarcus Carter's intelligence here, though. Do you really want to piss off Stephanie McMahon?
Not if he wants to keep his job here.
I mean, guys, let's just be honest here. I mean, Stephanie McMahon, she's done a good job as our boss. And if it sounds like I'm kissing up Stephanie McMahon, I'm sorry.
Well, she did, for no reason, I may add, suspend Josh McCloud.
Well, Stephanie has not been happy with certain comments lately.
Oh, what are you looking at me for?
Here we go. Lunatic Fringe about to make his way down to the ring to take on Lemarcus Carter.
Where is he?
Could be playing mind games. He is crazy, but something's
wrong.
Something's not right.
Oh no!
Oh, wait a minute.
Dean Ambrose is down.
Wow.
Dean Ambrose is... What the hell?
Tyler King?
What the hell? It's Tyler King!
Oh, man.
Some call these men the greatest entertainers on earth, flying without wings, defying physical limitations. But the risks these men take are great. Bodies have been battered, necks broken, careers ended in an instant. Yes, this is entertainment, but the hazards are real. No matter who you are, whatever you do, please don't try this at home.
Wow.
Tyler.
Is there any good reason what he did? Oh!
No, you sit down. You sit down, and you be professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the next match of the night.
Here's the women's champion, Caitlin. Of course, on the last Point Blank, Caitlin and Paige had quite the confrontation.
Caitlin making her way down here. Boy, did she defend that women's title at Retaliation. Oh, yes.
Oh boy. Well, Caitlin is going to be joining us at the commentary table for this match. As here comes Paige.
I am in puppy heaven.
Carter,
Oh,
I
good
swear
Lord.
to God.
Down, boy.
Hey, Doctor, ready to go for this matchup?
Indeed, on the last Point Blank, Caitlin and Paige had quite the confrontation, as I said, and they said that they were going to have a match for the women's title
See, Caitlin
at
is joining
Do or
us.
Die.
Caitlin is joining us at ringside. Thanks for joining us, Caitlin. Oh,
And here comes the former women's champion, AJ Lee.
ladies and gentlemen, here comes AJ Lee. She makes her way down here. Follow me, everyone.
Pretty sure we just said her name like 3 times. We know who's coming down the ring.
Boinky, boinky,
No,
boinky,
no.
boinky.
Oh my lord. I think Carter does need some help over there.
Well, I'm fine. Caitlin, thanks for your concern. It's just that seeing divas always makes me jumpy.
Yeah, that's an understatement.
There's the bell and the match is underway. Paige and AJ Lee. I guess you could call them frenemies. Oh,
Indeed.
Steven, will you put your headset back on?
Oh
I mean,
man.
but we should think ourselves fortunate, Nathan.
Oh really?
Yeah, we got 2 beautiful girls in the ring, and we have a beautiful woman sitting right beside us here at the commentary table. So we should count ourselves lucky.
I think you better calm yourself down there, even though we have a woman here at the announce table.
And meanwhile, whoa, I thought the Paige is in full control thus far. I mean, but so Caitlin, who would you want to face off against for your title at Do or Die? Understandable. I can understand. It should be an epic matchup between you and Paige. I mean, like you said, you never faced her before.
Absolutely. Oh man, AJ won. No.
Yeah, well, we've seen you be AJ. To be honest, Caitlin, anyone can be AJ. Even the Golden Girls can be AJ.
Well, that's a bit disrespectful, don't you think?
Right now, Paige is in full control.
Now Paige throwing AJ into the corner as she bounces out.
Nathan, I gotta be honest here though. I'm kind of surprised AJ is here tonight. Let me explain how come. You know, normally you'd expect the wife to be beside her husband, you know, who's on the IR. Yeah, that's why I thought AJ would be next to CM Punk. 1, 2, no.
I mean, you got a point, but at the end of the day, AJ is a wrestler here in WTW, so she does have a job to do.
Understandable.
Oh,
Okay, might want to settle down, Kayla. I think they're going to try to keep that fight as far from us as possible.
AJ up top, what's she thinking? Oh, man.
No.
Paige still on the attack.
Oh, man. Okay, guys, take it back in the ring. Leave us alone.
Oh boy, they're way too close now.
Yeah,
Is
it's getting a little bit too close for comfort.
AJ back in the ring.
Paige needs to stay focused in the ring. Both of these women do.
Oh, right back on the outside.
Yeah, here we go again.
Oh, this time Paige taking a leap of faith.
I think both these women want to impress Caitlyn here and to get a shot at the Women's Championship. Not just Caitlyn, but all the people who's running this place.
Now, AJ throwing Paige into the security wall.
I'm sure Stephanie's watching this matchup closely too.
Absolutely, and you got to think the rest of the women's division as well.
Now, here we go. Referee is counting. We have a 10 count here in WTW.
I don't know what they're doing. Oh, man.
And Stephanie might be watching out for the people who are supporting Josh McCloud. Oh, boy.
Well, here I am, Stephanie, right here.
Nathan, sit down. I mean, WTW backstage is different than from last week. A little bit quieter. I mean, no loudmouth Miami slum bad mouth in this company.
I'm gonna try to keep my opinions to myself on that whole debacle until later. But now Paige. Oh, wait a minute. Look at this.
Man. I said, this is a whole lot quiet when you don't have the Miami Crybaby in attendance.
Well, you gotta think. Maybe he wasn't all wrong with what he said.
Oh, man, and Paige.
Now Paige.
Uh-oh.
Oh, AJ. Turns around. Now here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Oh, man.
Let's find this match continues to go back and forth, and we still have Caitlyn here at ringside. Caitlyn, if you don't mind me asking, how's the relationship going between you and Dolph Ziggler? Okay then, at least I asked. Okay then.
She told you.
Yeah.
And now Paige. Oh, big headbutt from Paige. Oh boy.
Oh, nicely done.
Excellent fisherman suplex. Here's the cover. 1, 2, no. Wow, they're just blocking each other's punches.
Yeah, this is turned to a reversal fest. The times have turned a little bit too much in this matchup, Nathan.
Perhaps, but it definitely makes for one competitive match here in Paige.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, good lord.
They called the web page?
1, 2, 3.
Well, let's go get your fish, Caitlyn. What a move.
Paige picking up a huge win.
Where you been?
I've been right here. I am protesting your Angels commentary.
What do you mean protesting? What are you talking about?
Boinky, boinky, boinky.
Wow. How come that wasn't going like that all night long? I mean, I can understand if I'm like Barry White saying practice with the preach.
Caitlyn, you're an angel. I agree.
Oh boy, and you say I kiss ass, Carter.
Paige is victorious there. And is it possible? Paige versus Caitlyn for the Women's Championship? This is the same possibility. I like
That
those
would
odds.
definitely be quite the match. See the Bella Twins backstage.
Like they're discussing the Josh McCloud suspension that was announced earlier at the start of the show.
See, Nikki has the right idea here.
Come on now. Don't want a person badmouth your company on the payroll.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
the question. 3, just reminding Nikki what happened last season.
Amen. Keep preaching, Nikki.
Your kiss ass.
Yeah, I don't think Nikki's preaching to the choir. Uh-oh.
Oh, of course.
Uh-oh. Well, here's the woman that signs all our paychecks.
This is ridiculous.
I want to make sure Stephanie doesn't hear you say that, Nathan.
Hold on. She's giving Nikki, saying she has the right.
I don't think I like where this is going.
This is America.
Wow.
Stephanie McMahon.
Well, we're moving on here, ladies and gentlemen. We have another Money in the Bank qualifying match coming up.
I just have something to say about that real quick. That was the biggest contradiction I've ever heard in my life.
Well,
You have the freedom to say whatever you want, just don't say anything about me.
Nathan.
You know what?
Nathan?
Nathan? Look, Nathan, what you have to understand, these sympathy smoking making his way down here. But you have to understand these sympathy. Yes, this is America. This is America, and you have a right to say a word of until you want. But when you're on a payroll for someone, you don't criticize your boss.
Well, I'm gonna be blunt about this right now. I don't give a fuck what Stephanie McMahon thinks. Okay? We can say whatever we want here. They gave Josh McCloud the freedom to say whatever he wanted, and he got punished for it. That is bullshit. And that's all I have to say about that.
Something tells me we won't hear the end of this one. Let's see Smokey getting ready for this matchup.
Smokey gets set to take on Eric Rowan. Do or die qualifying match. One half of tag team champions.
Yep. Gonna make his way down here.
Nathan, I'm being told that Mrs. McMahon needs you in her office.
Uh-oh.
Alright. That's fine. Then I guess I'll be back later.
That remains to be seen.
Good luck.
Make sure you have that chapstick, because sometimes you can be getting a lot of ass to keep your job. I see Eric Rowan about to get ready for this matchup. The winner of this matchup will join Lemarcus Carter. We'll join Seth Rollins. And we'll join Gage Grayson in the Money in the Bank match at Do or Die. That's the bell, and here we go.
Smokey, Eric Rowan.
But Smokey, I tell you what a golden opportunity this is if Smokey gets into the Money in the Bank match. If I remember me correctly, wasn't he in last year's Money in the Bank match?
No.
Okay, now just want to make sure. Good Lord!
But Smokey, if let's say he wins the qualifying match, wins Do or Die, that is his chance. That is his chance to finally become WTW champion by cashing in. Because you remember back a couple months ago, Triple H thought it was not best for business for Smokey to become WTW champion. He doesn't want someone like Smokey as champion.
Man, you're right. And I tell you what, if I'm Triple H, I'm about to be a little bit concerned if Smokey gets into the Money in the Bank match. Because this guy is dangerous. And contrary to what many people believe, what a huge clothesline. Smokey does have what it takes to win the WTW Championship. He had a chance at Canadian Invasion had not been for Triple H. I believe Smokey would be the WTW champion right now.
That is true. Triple H, had a different opinion. And do remember that Triple H, people, if you guys don't know, for viewers watching, Triple H is the chief operating officer here in WTW.
Absolutely. I mean, and you look at what Triple H has done. Triple H has set many obstacles in a way between Smokey and the WTW Championship. Good Lord! I mean, Triple H has himself as an obstacle. And I'm pretty sure there's still rumors about who signed Lemarcus here into, good Lord, who signed Lemarcus here into WTW in the first place. And rumors are speculating that it could have been Triple H.
Possibly.
And Triple H possibly put Lemarcus in the way of being that latest obstacle. And by the way, we know that Lemarcus is going to be in the do-or-die matchup. And if Smokey's in it too, that's going to be a rivalry that could be renewed.
Right now, Smokey. Oh,
he missed it by a shot. He missed it.
This is just brutal match, both back and forth.
Oh man.
Nathan is
okay.
So
what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just focus on the match at hand here.
Sounds like someone got chewed out for lunch.
Anyway, Eric Rowan, bear hugs in Smokey. A huge win if Rowan made Smokey tap out.
Absolutely. Eric Rowan, him and Luke Harper have been tag team champions for a little while, and it'd be very interesting to see Rowan go in the do-or-die match on his own.
Absolutely. Oh!
Now Smokey coming right at Rowan.
Oh! Oh, Smokey looking for the end here. My God, the strength of Smokey.
Boy.
Boom!
Oh, that has to be it.
1,
2, and Eric Rowan just getting the shoulder up.
Oh! That does damn to a rib cage. I don't care who you want. Come on, stop him, Will.
Boy. Rowan taking off that turnbuckle pad.
Turnbuckle pad. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Good Lord.
Bouncing off
that steel turnbuckle.
Exposed, and Smokey able to get the shoulder up.
Just barely.
But Nathan, while you were going, Carter and I were talking about Smokey. Do you think Smokey should be WTW champion if it wasn't for Triple H a couple months ago?
I mean, it's hard to tell because we didn't see the full ending of the match without Triple H, so who knows? Maybe Smokey would have lost even if Triple H didn't get involved.
Oh boy. Well, it's nice to see Nathan got his marching orders.
Smokey good back. Throwing Eric Rowan in the corner.
Good Lord.
Oh.
And look at this, just in full control.
Both men going back and forth. They both want one thing, and that is to advance to the qualifying match or the Money in the Bank match, a do or die.
Absolutely. Still to come, we got the main event of the evening. That's John Cena. We'll go one-on-one with AJ Styles.
Oh, the acid splash!
Good Lord!
Acid splash from Smokey!
Yeah, that's going to do it,
Look
folks.
the leg! 1,
2, 3, and that's it!
And Smokey is going to do or die.
This is going to be interesting now because Lemarcus Carter is also in that match.
Oh!
And you know the tension between Smokey and Lemarcus are high.
Be good to see Lemarcus smack Smokey like a bitch again. Not Smokey is looking to SKO his way right back into the world title pit. It can happen.
He could possibly become WTW champion in the future if he wins the Money in the Bank match. Just remember, 5 other guys want that.
Absolutely. And so far we have 4 participants. I think probably next episode we'll pick a puzzle.
Congratulations to Smokey. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my, the lights are out.
I can hear a lot of I can hear a lot of hitting in the background.
Yeah.
Someone got the lights on.
Turn the lights back on. What is... Oh my god.
Oh, that's Luke Harper.
Luke Harper. Numbers game on Smokey.
Harper with a chair.
Oh, wait a minute.
That's the chair. Wait a minute. Gage Grayson.
Grayson coming to the aid. One of the men in that Money in the Bank ladder match. This is interesting.
Good Lord.
Gage Grayson coming to the aid of Smokey.
Yeah. We think Gage Grayson will stand back there and watch them live in daylight without Smokey.
So far, these are the competitors. Gage Grayson, Lemarcus Carter, Seth Rollins, Smokey. 2 more spots to fill. We'll probably find out next episode. So stay tuned because our main event is coming up next.
Absolutely.
John Cena.
As we have John Cena, the WTW champion, facing up against AJ Styles. AJ Styles looking to become the #1 contender. If he wins tonight, good help.
Possibly. Brother.
We all have moments. Moments where we surpass our own expectations. Sometimes these moments are small. And sometimes they're larger than life. Because there's something great in all of us. Something that connects us. That inspires us. It's why when we fall, we get up again. It's why we give back. And we don't give up. It's what makes all of us, in our own way, heroes. Brother.
Shut the fuck up.
For the hero in all of us.
Welcome back to Point Blank, brothers. And we are ready for the main event. What's easy?
Oh my god! Also, John Cena set the take on AJ Styles. In the main event, John Cena still does not have an opponent for Do or Die. And that is the question on top of the show. Who will be John Cena's opponent for Do or Die? It could be AJ Styles.
Oh, wait a minute, Cena's grabbing the microphone.
John Cena making valid points right now. Oh, man.
Man. Oh, boy.
Cena taking shots. Josh McCloud.
Now, that's how you roll somebody's nuts.
John Cena.
I think he just gave Josh McCloud a brand new one, Steven.
So he can say whatever he wants, but nobody else can. I see how it is.
Oh, boy.
But I guess I better watch my mouth.
Cena makes a valid point. Josh McCloud wants to run his mouth. Just come to the show.
It's kind of hard for him to come to the show when he's suspended. What if John Cena knows that Josh McCloud is suspended?
He knows. It was announced at the beginning of the show.
Oh, brother. Here comes AJ Styles.
Well, at least we have some solace here tonight. Oh, goodness. You know, after the night we've had here on Point Blank, we need a guy like AJ Styles.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
The man that turned his back on Team Punk at Final Verdict. I don't want to hear it. This man has turned his back on the fans. He turned his back on possibly one of his greatest friends in this company, Daniel Bryan.
You know, AJ Styles, much like Josh McCloud, is a guy who has proven to not be afraid to speak his mind. And I have no choice but to respect AJ Styles for that.
However, you gotta keep this in mind. Josh McCloud is one of these men who we call a mainstream. Now, do you think that's true, Nathan, that you like it, another AJ Styles?
Well, I do agree with the fact that other guys like McCloud.
It doesn't matter what you think. No, Mike, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. But anyway, as I was.
Nathan, let me get this straight.
Yeah,
Nathan, do you think so? So you think
agree with
Josh
that.
McCloud
However,
has a point? You think Josh McCloud has a point? Calling the John Cenas of the world, the AJ Styles of the world, the Randy Ortons of the world, the Dolph Ziggler of the world. You think all those guys are mainstreamers?
I agree with all of them except for AJ Styles.
Anyways, this actually is getting underway.
He is the only one of those guys that's an exception.
Can you imagine if AJ Styles wins here? And that probably might get him to become the #1 contender for the WTW Championship. And remember, John Cena does not have an opponent for do or die.
That is correct. And AJ Styles, he was screwed out of the WTW title before.
Well, that was Drew McIntyre's fault.
Cashed in at WrestleMania.
And meanwhile, Josh McCloud said that he's standing up for the Eric McGregors, the Nate Farrons, the Tyler Kings of the world.
So, speaking of Tyler King, he made his return earlier tonight, and he was standing over an unconscious Dean Ambrose, who was scheduled to take on Lemarcus Carter.
Absolutely.
And speaking of Nate Farron, where's he been?
You know what? Even I have no idea.
Well, I'll answer it. You can't fit everything on one card. I mean, there's a time limit between these shows. Just because.
Breaking the fourth wall, Steven.
Just because someone's not scheduled for one show doesn't mean that management is just putting them on the sides because they want the John Cenas, the AJ Styles, the Randy Orton.
One show. Farron hasn't been booked since Retaliation.
That was 2 shows ago, Nathan.
Exactly. He wasn't on last week's show. He wasn't on this week's show. I'm starting to sense a pattern here. You also got to think, where's Tyler King been for months? Why is McGregor in developmental?
Okay, I don't know.
What John Cena said. They can make a name for themselves. He knows that they're here. They're just not doing anything about it. So it's not management. It's those guys. If McGregor
and what has John Cena been doing that's earned him everything he's gotten? What has Randy Orton been doing? What has Dolph Ziggler been doing?
John Cena is the WTW champion. He has won that title at WrestleMania. He shows up every episode, defends that title at every CPV, and he does not complain about anything here. The only person complaining is Josh McCloud. If he wants to show up and make a name for himself, he can. Screw the suspension. If it means that much, he will show up.
As the action continues to go back and forth. Remember, we do have a 10 count as AJ Styles breaks the count. Look, guys, I can understand where both of you are coming from, but we also have to keep this in mind. I mean, let's face it, Josh McCloud pretty much got himself in this mess when he started bad-mouthing, your employers. I mean, and if you go bad-mouth your employers, no, you just can't just bad-mouth your employers and not suffer any repercussions of it.
If I wasn't so afraid of losing my job, I would say more about that, but after my outburst earlier tonight, I don't think I should say anything more about the topic.
Or it should be summoned back into Mrs. McMahon's office. John Cena might summon AJ John Cena might summon AJ Styles to the hospital. Now AJ Styles in full control.
We're going back to Smokey. I mean, Smokey, Triple H, he's the COO. He's the guy. Regardless of what.
Steven, I hate to interrupt you, but here comes the 5-knuckle shuffle.
Cena connects with the 5-knuckle shuffle.
You were saying?
But Triple H, COO of WTW. Okay, so he got involved in the match with Smokey. Okay, I get that. But Triple H, he's just doing what he thinks is best for business. Now, I can't argue with that because I'm not a COO. I don't know what's best for business. I just show up. They tell me what to say. They tell me what to say through the headset, and I say it. So it's Triple H that runs the show.
They tell you what to say. They tell everyone what they can and cannot say.
So are you saying you trying to raise a conspiracy theory going on around here?
Yeah. I mean, think about Nikki. Earlier tonight, she said that she thought Josh McCloud did the right thing, and Stephanie basically told her never to say something like that again. I mean, all she did was give her opinion, and she got basically punished for it.
Well, I didn't see anything happen.
Look.
All Stephanie told her was, don't cross my authority.
Okay. Now think about another person.
Josh McCloud was given a live mic the last episode. Stephanie McMahon approved it. She allowed him into the building. At the end of the show, he came out and said what he had to say. Now, they cut him off because what he started to say he was going too far. Alright?
Yeah.
He was going too far.
There are certain things you do say and what you do not say. Because
there's a line in which you're not supposed to cross.
And he had to pay the price. But now Cena, let's get back in the match. Cena setting up for the AA on AJ Styles. Maybe looking to put him away here.
There we go.
Styles.
Wait, Styles!
Styles Clash!
Styles. Oh my goodness.
Styles Clash. Count. 2. Cena. Oh no! Wait a minute. 1, 2.
No.
What a match we're seeing.
Fans here in Memphis, Tennessee, sharing their opinions of John Cena.
Half a saying, let's go Cena. The other half a saying, Cena sucks.
Yeah, it's the same old here on Point Blank.
Wow.
Just like Josh McCloud was talking about.
Okay. Nathan, you try to understand these and simple, and as I said before, yes, Stephanie gave him a live mic. Yes, Stephanie allowed him to say whatever it is that's on his mind. But you know good and well, at some point, they would have to cut his mic off, because he's about to get ready to cross that line which no man should cross. I mean, you don't just cross your boss and hope that you don't get punished for it.
Regardless if it's the truth or not of what he's saying.
He was promised no punishment, though, is the issue.
Was there a handshake after that promise?
Does there need to be a handshake? Is this the courtroom?
Well, this ain't...
Where's Judge Judy here in all this?
Cena, STF! STF locked in on AJ Styles, center of the ring. Styles looking might tap out and trying to crawl to the ropes. Cena locking in that pressure.
And AJ Styles managed to get to the ropes.
Ooh.
Match continues to go on back and forth. I think Styles is looking for the end here. Like I said, if AJ Styles gets the victory here, AJ Styles can be the #1 contender for the WTW Championship.
Styles taking down Cena. Styles.
That would be an epic pain. That would be an epic main event.
Looking for another Styles clash. Can he hit it this time? Oh, wait a minute. No.
Styles took too long.
Oh no, what he was going for. Styles countering Cena off the ropes. Cena! Cena!
Wait!
Oh no.
Look at the strength! Oh, and that beautiful execution of the AA. We got a 1, we got a 2, and we got a brother.
I'm gonna beat the fucking shit out of you, Steven.
Call your friends, call your family members, call the viewers watching. This is what you do. You show up and you prove the haters wrong. And John Cena is doing that. So Josh McCloud, if you are listening, you show up and you prove John Cena and management wrong.
John Cena's being handed everything on a goddamn silver platter. I don't give a fuck what happens to me for saying this, but I've had enough of this bullshit. This is ridiculous.
Oh my gosh. What a night we have had for you here, ladies and gentlemen. What a night, what a night, what a night.
And this is how we're going to close the show here in Memphis, Tennessee. For Carter, for Nathan, I am Steven.
Hey,
and
John.
we will...
Whoa, what the
Hey, John, look up here.
What?
Look up here. That's right. It's me.
Oh my God, it's Josh McCloud on a Titantron.
Oh no!
John, you look a little confused there. Is it because you remember last week talking to Stephanie and trying to get me suspended? Oh wait, I guess I wasn't supposed to say that either. Or guess what, John? The bitch is back. I heard everything you said about me a few minutes ago before you had that match with AJ Styles. And look, it's kind of funny that you were fighting AJ Styles, since AJ is one of the guys that I mentioned get that spotlight. So look who it is. Mainstream versus mainstream. That's right. And even after that match, the champ is still here. The champ is always here, John. The champ is always here. Last week, I was promised an open mic with no punishment, and I give my opinion how I should. I even had one of the commentators run away from their seats just by making my presence. And I say what I say, and not only do they cut me off, they end the show because of me, and then 5 minutes later, after I walk to the back and get in my limo, I receive a text over Twitter that I had been suspended. No word of warning, no email, not even a goddamn email. I received a text over Twitter that Josh McCloud had been suspended. Well, I guess it didn't work out too well for you. Because I'm always here, John. I always have been. I've been here since 2012. I've been here since this company debuted. But I guess that doesn't matter, you know? Because I'm Josh McCloud. I'm one of the smaller guys. I'm not John Cena. I'm not AJ Styles. So if I say something stupid, they can suspend me indefinitely. That's what it seems like, you know? And about what you were saying earlier, I heard you were calling out guys like Smokey, Eric McGregor, Nate Farron, and you were complimenting them. But that's what you say on the outside, John. On the inside, God knows what you say about them, and God knows what you tell Stephanie, Triple H, Austin, all of them. If you really cared about those guys, they wouldn't be down where they were. Nate Farron wouldn't be getting screwed at the Intercontinental Championship. Eric McGregor would not be on NGC. And Smokey would not have gotten screwed out of the WTW Championship in a very similar way that I was. And you say I haven't proved myself. You say that I whine too much about my losses. Well, let me ask you this, John. At Final Verdict, did I beat you, yes or no? The answer to that is yes. At Retaliation, did I pin you for the 3 count? Yes, I did. Think about it, John. I'm not whining over losing, okay? I beat you at both of those events. If you had beat me 1, 2, 3, I would have not complained once. You know what I would have done, John? I would have kept my mouth shut, and I would have started at the back of the line where many people say I belong. And it's got people, they get so angry now whenever they see me. Whenever they hear my voice, they just immediately get angry. And I love it. Because it means I'm doing my job. It means I'm riling people up. It means I'm starting the revolution that should have been done a long time ago. The revolution that should have been done once you won that world title back at WrestleMania. John, you've been opening up your mouth a lot, and I don't like it. You say I don't earn my shots. You say I'm not a good wrestler. You call me out from behind a microphone. If I was there tonight, you know I would be there, and I'd be saying it to your face. Unlike you, John, you talk to Stephanie, and then you go on an interview, and then you talk about me. What kind of real man is that? And you go out there and you have the balls to say I'm not a real man? I say something that no one else in this company can say. Now look at me, John. Look at me. John. I've been waiting for this to happen. I knew it was going to happen one day. I knew ever since I met James Blazer I was going to do something big. I have been a part of this company since 2012, fighting my way and building myself up to this moment. I built myself up to Final Verdict, and no one but me got me here. James Blazer, he got me a tag team championship, but once I left him, who was on my side? No one. Myself, and not even my family, was rooting for me. At WrestleMania, my family wanted James Blazer to win. At Canadian Invasion, my family wanted The Rock to win, and guess what, John? At Final Verdict and Retaliation, my family wanted you to win. However, my training, it did not start in 2012 when I met James Blazer. No. I've been busting my ass since I was 15 years old to do this, and once again, I get shot down by you. I've been working so hard and so long, John, you don't even know. You don't know me. No one out here knows me, and I may sound like a conspiracy theorist, but god damn it, this company needs one. No one No one sees things in my eyes except for a very few amount of people, and those people get punished. They get punished. They get pushed around. They get laughed at for agreeing with Josh McCloud. And you know what's great, John? A part of the audience actually sees the way that I do. And they're the same ones that chant John Cena sucks every night you come out to that ring. And you know what? I agree with them. Because when Josh McCloud is in the ring, you're damn right John Cena does suck. Because all John Cena is a corporate suck-up. But no one sees it. No one sees it except for me, John. I'm the only one that sees into you, sees into your lies. And I get punished for it. I'm sorry, John, if my attitude, if how bland I am, if the way I talk, I'm sorry if that doesn't please you. And Stephanie, I'm sorry if me opening up my mind and my heart doesn't please you. But I never joined this company to please anybody. I joined it to become successful. And I look around, and that's being blocked from me and everyone else because of you, John. You don't realize this, John. You're nothing more. You're nothing more than a corporate. You are a corporate, John. But I guess it doesn't matter what I say. I can promise this though. I will be back. And when I do, I'm putting an end to the mainstream era. And the renegade era will begin. And it all starts with you.
Wow, what a no good for nothing, cold-hearted bastard.
Poetic justice. That's what that was.
Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for tuning in. For Steven, for Nathan, I'm Connor saying good night, everyone. We'll see you on down the road, including you too, brothers.
Fucking hate you. Fucking hate you. That's my line.